Coverage you can count on continues with all you need to know.
Two suspects in a major drug bust are waiting for the next hearing in their cases. 19-year-old Maisie Rogers and 20-year-old Dylan Ware were in court for their initial hearings yesterday. The two each face 18 drug-related charges. Police found cocaine, Xanax-laced gummies, marijuana, and guns at a home in Terre Haute. Ware requested a private attorney and is held on $75,000 bond. Rogers' aunt requested to the judge that Maisie be released to the family while her case proceeds. In the meantime, she is held also on $75,000 bond. Teresa Pitts also in court yesterday. She's charged in connection to the murder of Alice Anita Oswald. Police say her brother Kenneth Pitts killed Oswald, and they say she helped him hide from police. She pleaded guilty to assisting a criminal, and as part of her plea agreement, she'll spend 2 years in prison, followed by 1 year on work release and 1 year on probation. The former lawyer for adult film star Stormy Daniels arrested on federal charges yesterday. In New York, Michael Avenatti accused of allegedly trying to extort about $20 million from Nike. In Los Angeles, Avenatti faces bank and wire fraud charges. That's for allegedly embezzling money from a client and defrauding a bank. Avenatti said he fully expects to be exonerated. Crews now have a prime suspect in the case of a missing 8-month-old in Indianapolis. It's been almost a week since Amaya Robertson was reported missing. Police say Robert Lyons, that is the boyfriend of Amaya's mother, is the prime suspect. Police have been searching Eagle Creek. That's after a tip that there might be answers to the investigation in those waters. Police are handling this case as a homicide investigation. Vigo County Sheriff John Plassey says a shortage of towels at the jail was due to a lack of communication. On Saturday, Plassey says jail staff handed out all available towels to inmates. However, the supervisors on duty were not notified. This left roughly a dozen inmates without towels, leaving them to use their bed sheets instead. Sheriff Plassey says the issue was handled within 24 hours. He also says all staff have been given the proper guidelines should something like this ever happen again. Lawmakers have a request for the Justice Department this morning. They're demanding that it hand over Robert Mueller's report on the Russia probe by the first week of April. The Attorney General's 4-page summary said the investigation did not find evidence of collusion between the Trump campaign and Russia, but it did say the Mueller report stopped short of exonerating the president on obstruction of justice. Speaking of the president, President Trump and the Israeli Prime Minister signed a critical document during a meeting on Monday. The two met at the White House. The president signed the proclamation officially recognizing Israel's sovereignty over the Golan Heights. It's a measure that Israel says is critical to the country's security and changes decades of U.S. policy on the region. And there are plans to set up a special committee to review the FAA's certification of Boeing's 737 MAX planes. The aircraft remain grounded worldwide. That's after fatal crashes involving Ethiopian Airlines and Lion Air. The planes will be stored there until a fix is found, and in the meantime, Southwest and American Airlines are canceling hundreds of flights daily.
For your daytime high, plenty of sunshine with mild temperatures into the overnight tonight. 29 for that overnight low, clear and calm, but it will be cold into the day tomorrow. 57 for your daytime high, plenty of sunshine, and we'll take a look at that 7-day forecast. Sunshine today, sunshine tomorrow, and we'll continue to warm things up, but we do bring that chance for rain back into the valley for the second half of the work week. 61 on Thursday, 60 on Friday, 59 on Saturday with our best chance of rain for the week, and even a few rumbles of thunder. But the sunshine starts to come back out by Sunday. We will cool off just a little bit down to 48. But John, we'll be back into the 50s as we look to Monday.
Mother Nature trying to sneak some better weather in here.
Yeah, she's trying to. It's there for a little bit, then it kind of goes away, but it'll come back.
Hopefully it stays here very soon. All right, Chris, thank you. And thank you for joining us for News 10 this morning. We hope you have a terrific Tuesday.
For the most local news, every newscast, every day, you can depend on News 10. Coverage you can count on.